Okay, everybody, this is Joselyn. Jocelyn, there are no rules. You can say whatever you want to say. Just tell me some things that you would like the sighted community to know about you and being blind, etc.
Um, Basically, not every blind person is weird, okay? So, we're like super approachable, we're so nice. And I mean, well, me personally, like, if you try to be funny with me or be rude, I will be rude. But most of the time, like, if you come at me with a good attitude, I'll be super nice. So, don't be afraid because we're blind, you have to be super nice to us. No, you don't. We're normal people, just like anybody else.
I agree. So, aside from beat baseball, what other things do you guys like to do for fun?
I'm actually, well, I used to be the captain for the goalball team in Dallas, and that's basically like, it's, I guess, a blind sport for blind students, and it's like, it looks like a soccer court, but there's only 3 people in each team, and there's 2 wings in the center, and the ball has a bell in it, and you roll it, and you lay down and try to block the ball and hope it doesn't go past you. It gets pretty intense, and a lot of people get hurt, but it's a lot of fun. And so yeah, we do have sports that we do. We also go to the movies. Every time I walk into like the student center theater, everybody looks at me like I'm crazy. Like, why is a blind girl going to the movies? But yes, I go to the movies. And just have like a friend describe the movie to me. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
I don't know, we do everything everybody else does, you know, like, we party too, we like read, we watch TV, we go out to eat a lot, we text, you know, just everything, we go shopping, so it's just everything everybody else does, we just gotta adapt it to where we can use it.
Right. What would you say is the most irritating thing that anybody's ever done?
Oh,
Like here on campus?
that's hard. I think it's touching my dog. I cannot stand it when people touch my dog and don't ask me for permission. And yes, I'll be a bitch. Sorry. But if you ask me, can I pet your dog? I'll be nice and be like, no, she's working when she has her harness on. And like right now, she's just on leash. She's playing. She's the normal puppy. Everybody can touch her. But when she's in harness, she's working and she cannot be distracted. Think of it as like you're driving and texting at the same time.
Right.
You can, or like you're driving and somebody reaches over and grabs the steering wheel. Right? It's like that. She might bump me into something if you're talking to my dog or if you're touching my dog. So that's the thing that is a pet peeve. I hate it. I don't like it. And also when other people, like if I'm with a friend and people will ask the other person, like let's say I'm at a restaurant and we're ordering and the waiter will be like, so what was she like? No, I'm right here. I can hear you. I just can't see you. You know?
Yeah.
So every time they do that to me, I was like, well, she would want, you know, I started talking to myself in the third person because they don't get it. It's just like, I'm right here. So that's irritating too.
I understand that. So like for you, I guess you could say the main thing is you want people to treat you like any other person, you know?
Yes. I guess so. Yeah.
I understand that. Is there anything else important that you would like the world to know about Miss Joselyn?
No, just basically if you see me around campus, it's okay to come up to me. I know I look like I'm in a mission most of the time because I walk really, really fast, and honestly, I probably don't want to stop and talk. But don't be afraid to just like come up to me and say hi and introduce yourself. And that's honestly how I met most of my friends. Like they come up to me and just introduce themselves. And I'm a pretty friendly person, unless you try to touch my dog. So yeah.
So a lot of people have questions regarding like how you get dressed in the morning and things like that. So just addressing that issue, what would you say is the main thing that you do when you get dressed in the morning?
For me, when I go shopping, most of my clothes are pretty textured. Like, I can't have t-shirts because they all feel the same to me. So I don't know what I'm wearing, and to me that's very important. And so I always buy tops that feel different and have like different textures. So whenever I touch them, I'm like, oh, okay, this shirt is red. And when I go shopping and I first feel a shirt, I'm like, I go more by texture than by like color per se.
Right.
So I'll like picture the shirt as what it looks like, and then it'll just stick in my head. So as soon as I touch it, I'll be like, oh, this shirt is the red one, because it feels different from any other shirt that I own.
Right.
You know. Now jeans are harder because I just like to buy like dark wash because they'll go with anything.
Same here.
Yeah.
I hate light wash jeans.
Yes, I do too. But that's how I get dressed, and you know, just knowing what color your stuff is.
Yeah.
So you can color coordinate. I don't think I look a hot mess, so hopefully I don't.
I heard there is this app that we all use. Well, I'm not gonna say every blind person, but a lot use for your phone. If you take a picture of your clothing.
There's this app. I don't use it because I don't need it, but maybe like some other people do. Like you can just point your phone. It's like an iPhone or iPod app. I don't know if Android has it, but you just point your phone to like the thing that you're trying to get the color of. Take a picture, and it'll tell you what color it is.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. I haven't played with it, but everybody says that it works. So yeah.
Cool. So, what kind of games do you like to play?
As in, I like to play Uno. We have Uno cards, like we have them brailled.
Cool.
You know, so you can like play with that. We do a lot of computer games, and we, like, you know, our computers talk, so they tell us what's on the screen, and that's how we can play. And of course, these sports and stuff like that. We do board games, like the boards have braille on them. You know, we just have to modify everything to where we can read it.
Gotcha.
And that's just cool.
So does your phone do the same thing as well?
My phone, it'll read like my screen. It'll read my text messages. When I get on Facebook, it'll read like everything on my Facebook. It's pretty accessible, and I have an Android. Most people like iPhones, but I'm not about that.
So you're team Android?
I am team Android. I'm not gonna lie though, I do have an iPod, but I love my Android.
So when you text, do you use the voice text feature?
Yeah. I really don't do that. I use my keyboard because my phone has the touch screen and it also has the QWERTY keyboard.
Gotcha.
So I use the keyboard the most to text.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So when people want to reach you, what's the easiest, to call you or to text you?
Text me.
Yeah.
Because if it's a call, if I'm like talking to somebody, I probably will ignore it. But a text message, I can just look at it and then like reply to you right away and not be rude about, you know, interrupting my conversation with someone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I'm sure that's the case with most people though, you know.
Have you ever had an experience on campus where you needed help getting somewhere and nobody helped you?
Yes. Okay. This was the first week of school last semester, and I was with my dog, and I was trying to get from landing to the music building, which is way on the other side of campus.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, okay, I think I'm going the right way. And it was pretty busy. Like, there were people around and stuff. And, you know, whenever I felt somebody pass me, I always be like, excuse me. And people would just walk past me and just act like they didn't hear me.
That's horrible.
So after the third person, I got pissed off. And I was like, the next person that passes by has to stop. She didn't. I told Nasha, follow. My dog went after her. And I was like, excuse me. Hey, excuse me. I know she thought I was crazy. I don't care though. She did stop and she was like, yes. I was like, I need help. Will you help me? And she was so nice about it, you know, after I followed her.
You hunted her down.
Yeah, after I stopped her with my dog. But I was just so mad at that point, you know, I was so frustrated that everybody was passing me by and just not stopping. And I know you can hear me. That's
that's horrible.
Just because I can't see that you're ignoring me does not mean I can't not tell.
Yeah.
You know, so that pissed me off, and that's what I did.
So, like, when you first got to SFA, how did you learn your way around campus?
I have an orientation and mobility instructor, and well, actually, she's a student, but she's majoring in orientation and mobility. Which what they do is they teach blind people how to use their canes, or blind people with dogs how to like learn routes to get to
Gotcha.
places. And so that's what I did for the first like 3 weeks. She just taught me routes through my classes, and after a while, Nasha already like memorized the routes and she knows exactly where I'm trying to go.
Gotcha.
And now it's to the point where I don't even have to tell her where to go because she knows like what days I have what class.
That's really cool.
So yeah, she's got my schedule down.
Nasha, you're a smarty pants, aren't you? Everybody loves Nasha.
I know.
Nasha, where's your boyfriend, Adam?
Oh yeah, she does have a boyfriend.
He's over there with Natasha.
They're so cute together. I went to the basketball game last night, and they were sitting under the bleachers, and they were army crawling towards each other, just licking each other's face.
That's so cute.
So adorable.
Well, thank you so much, Jocelyn. I think that will be all. You're awesome. I think everybody should meet Jocelyn if they have a chance. He's a really cool person. And that's about it. Thank you, guys.